Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Blood on the well done difficulty for the PC. Playthrough fresh supply. We are doing all levels continuously, and this is E2M9, the secret level of episode 2, Thin Ice. Let's begin. So, look to your left, you'll see some spray cans. Look to your right, you'll see shotgun and Tommy gun ammo. We'll pick both of those up, but we'll get the flare gun out and alt fire at those fanatics up there. Both of them will probably fall down into the water and not die from the fire. But you know what? We want them to fall into the water, really. Trust me, it's all part of the plan. You can drop down here, grab the box of shotgun shells, maybe a sawed off if you need ammo for that, or you're doing a continuous playthrough. When you get all the enemies to fall into the water, what you can do now is just stab them with the voodoo doll. Make sure they're in your line of sight, of course. And just stab them all down. Make sure to check the water carefully. Especially around this area, because you'll get a secret with super armor. And you want super armor, right? You better want super armor. Anyways, we'll go up here, get the flares ready, use it on this cultist who decided to fall, as well as these butchers here. We're just walking along the wall because they're undead and their brains are just too small to comprehend my presence. Likewise, we'll throw dynamite at these zombies, we'll bundle them up, but we'll just try to hope that they aren't as stupid as their butcher counterparts. Just make sure they're all good and dead and bundled up. There's some more TNT down here, and there's also a switch for TNT here, as you can see by the, like, plunger looking thing. We'll just kill a spider next to it, press the switch, and what we'll do now is wait for the TNT to blow up this glacier here, and we'll be good to go. But just to double check, there's some ammo here, and there may be a cultist or fanatic still hiding in the water. You can always look for them, because they want to be tricky. This head's just spinning around doing tricks, and we're just gonna surface and just let it do its thing. This area opened up, revealing this cave. We'll just go down here, get the shotgun ready, and use it on these gill beasts here. 4 shots ought to do them in. That is to say, 2 double barrel alt fire shots. We'll get the Tommy gun out for these bone eels here, because I have a bone to pick with them. And we'll try to surface before we take too much damage from drowning. In fact, we won't take any damage from drowning because that's how we roll. There's some fanatics up there. We'll just throw flares at them. We won't even look at the gargoyles. I'm sure you've probably seen them, but who cares, really? We will get them later, but we're just going to grab some detonators here and grab the napalm launcher. That's why we're not gonna look at these gargs until right now. Wait for them to land. We'll just blow them up. Now, the Blood Wiki recommends that you don't use napalm launchers against gargoyles because they'll get close to you, but usually they land right here and start throwing their bones at you. And that's a good opportunity to use a napalm launcher. Now, you want to go up here, be careful, but there are plenty of fanatics here. They'll, like, gun you down like crazy if you aren't prepared for them. Usually one will wake up and try to get you, but sometimes they don't. You don't want to drop down there from here. Instead, you just want to go here and jump over here. One of the fanatics might drop ammo for a Tommy gun or the Tommy gun itself. But anyways, when you step around this area, the ice will break and crack. And you can go down here, kill these gill beasts. We'll deal with them with the shotgun like we did earlier with the other gill beasts. Just make sure that they aren't swimming in your face, and make sure that you have enough air to breathe. So before we go any further, we're going to swim down here to this area to get another secret with shotgun shells and Tommy gun ammo. And now we can swim all the way over here, surface up here. We'll get the napalm launcher out, fire once into this area, maybe twice, just to make sure everything's on fire. We'll get the dynamite out, toss it at these cultists who are doing nothing in particular. And you might notice these gargoyles here. We'll wait for them to land once their brains recognize that I'm here. then you napalm them. Speaking of napalm, I'm going to demonstrate the alternative fire because you will need it for this area. And I guarantee you'll kill at least 90% of the colas in that area with that single hit of the alt fire. We'll meet the Phantasm here. The strategy is simple, just use the shotgun on him. Alt fire, blow him away like that whenever he's not transparent, and you should be good. We'll burn these butchers by throwing 2 flares at them. 2 because they're pathetic. Case in point, we'll get the dynamite out as we go up this stairway. Throw it at these zombies. Try not to get blown up ourselves. And we'll blow these fanatics up with the flares here. One decided to survive, so we'll just gun them down. Speaking of gunning things down, we'll gun that set of barrels down just to make sure all this ice starts to crack. There's some guards here. We'll blow them up with the napalm launcher too. And we'll just make sure they land here. Well, hopefully they land here. Come on, let's go. I don't have time for you anymore. That's why I blow you up. Anyways, you'll have to do a little bit of platforming there just to get by that area. And you want to go over here. You'll see a voodoo doll and some jumping boots here. We'll probably be back here later. In fact, I think I know we'll be back here later. But anyways, you can get the dynamite out if you want to blow up the butchers. As long as you can hit them directly, you'll have no problem. You'll just jib them up. You could use the napalm launcher or the flare gun on them too. Doesn't really matter, because they're pathetic. Look at this guy. He's just like throwing up. He's got gut problems. Anyways, we'll just go along our merry way. Get the flare gun out. Alt fire into this set of fanatics here just to burn them up. There's guns akimbo there. We'll grab it later. But for now, we're just gonna do some sick jumps with the boots of jumping here. Land here. Wake up the guard. Try not to die. Ditto for this area. We'll just wake both of them up and land in the water because it's no big deal. Because we'll just use the boots of jumping to come back here and just jump here. Grab the life seed. And usually the gargoyles are so stupid that they just fly into the water because they have no idea where they're going. Anyways, we'll go in here, we'll get the napalm launcher out, we'll fire at these zombies and also at these fanatics here just to make sure they're all good and dead. We'll clear out the rest with a Tommy gun because we love to go crazy with them choppers. We'll get the spray can out to burn these spiders. One decided to drug me up with its venom bite that does no damage but really aggravates the vision. It's no big deal. We'll get the voodoo doll out, we'll need it for this fella here. And we'll grab this one too, and just use all of it up on him. And I don't recommend using the napalm launcher against this one because he's a stone gargoyle, and you know how it is with stone gargoyles. They're made of stone. Fire doesn't burn stone. Are you crazy? Just crouch and use the shotgun whenever you're out of voodoo doll ammo. Now we could have grabbed the guns akimbo. In fact, maybe we could do that right now, or not. Because I think we're done with the level. If those gargoyles are dead, we should be good. So let's press the switch and get out. There it is, E2M9 Thin Ice. The secret level of episode 2. And it's actually not that bad. I couldn't find a good uses for the guns akimbo there because I don't have too many enemies left to kill. And, well, basically, it's pretty fun. I know I sound a little, like, dead inside. But, you know, I'm just doing this late at night. Well, doing the recording for this anyway. But, with that said, we are done with this video. Stay tuned for the next one where we will go into E2M5, The Haunting. But until then, toodaloo.